Hey guys, this is Daps. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm super excited to share another video with you. And in this video, I want to show you real quick how you can turn a default WooCommerce shop page, as you can see on my screen right now. This is just a default WooCommerce checkout page, super basic, super simple, to something like this. So you can see I have a banner here about my pictures. I have a featured products here, and then I have the list of my products, and people can easily filter between what I sell, different colors, different pricing, different brands, different sizes, and products that are on sale and those that are not on sale. And then they can load more product to see more product I have in store, and they can still come down even if they are not sure. I have picked the best sellers that they can go through and just over around and see the pricing, and they can easily make their purchases. You can as well still come up here and compare between two products. You can buy now, and you can just have a quick preview of what this product is, and then you can check other images and you can select the sizes and literally check out from here. If you want to have this kind of WooCommerce shop and you're wondering how I designed this, I'll show you exactly how I designed this WooCommerce shop literally for free with the help of a free and simple plugin in this tutorial. So without further ado, let's get started in the tutorials immediately. For the purpose of this tutorial, we'll be using this demo website that I have called mycbmastery.com. So let's come to the back end of this website and let's come to plugins. Let's come to add new. We'll be installing WooCommerce and also this plugin that we'll use. So let's install WooCommerce first. So we have WooCommerce here. So we're installing WooCommerce. And then let's search for this plugin that we would use. This plugin is called Essential Addons for Elementor. So we have Essential Addons for Elementor here. So let's install this plugin as well. So now let's come to our install plugins. And then we can click this and click this. Or let's activate them one after the other, really. I'm sorry for that. So let's activate WooCommerce first. So WooCommerce brings us through this process of onboarding. So we're going to skip setup for this store. So I want to believe that you have your WooCommerce store already set up. So I don't want us to waste time trying to do this. So I will just literally skip this. And then let's come back to our plugins. So let's activate Essential Addons for Elementor now. So this plugin as well will take us through this process of onboarding, and this process is quite very important, because if you don't go through this process and do the right things, you won't find the extensions that we need to influence our WooCommerce store when you go to Elementor. So this is very important for you to note. Right now, for us to get started, we have three options here, which is basic, advanced, and custom. So in case you need this plugin for something entirely different, maybe to further style your website to see more of the amazing elements, the basic option may be good enough. But if you want to use this plugin basically just to build you a new WooCommerce shop, I might just advise you to go for the custom option. And then you come to next. Here you will find all of the elements they have, so you can just custom select exactly what you need. And so if you come down here, you can just view all. You will see quite a number of things. So you can see a lot of things here have been turned on for us, so we have to turn them back off. So literally we are going to turn them off because we don't need all of this. We just want to use the WooCommerce feature alone. The things we'll be focusing on is the WooCommerce element. So you may want to leave all of the WooCommerce elements. As a matter of fact, we will not be using the WooCart, the WooCheckout, because that's not exactly what we want to do. We want to design basically the WooCommerce shop. So I might also want to turn this off. But for the sake of this tutorial, let me just leave everything WooCommerce and let's go to the next. As well, let's go to the next, and then let's go to the next. We are not installing this. Finally, again, let's just go to the next. And that's it. No thanks, I don't want to be a contributor. And congratulations, I have successfully set up this plugin. So for WooCommerce, unfortunately, since I just installed WooCommerce, I don't have product on my WooCommerce store. Let me come to products here and let's come to all products. Literally, I can see here that I don't have any product, but I want to import some products. So let me hit the start import button, and then here I can choose a CSV file. So I have chosen a file here. You can see DV Engine product CSV, and thanks to DV Engine for making this demo product available online to download. I just downloaded that online, and then I want to just hit the continue button, and in a bit from now we'll have products now on our WooCommerce store. So now let's scroll down and just run the importer. So as you can see on my screen right now, your products are being imported. So let's give this a few seconds to import this product into our WooCommerce store. So you can see we have our product installed already, so we can literally view our product. And you can see I have this product installed already on this website. So let's come now and let's view what our store look like in a new tab. So literally I have my default WooCommerce shop page here already. So this is everything I have here. So let's now try to design a new shop page. So let me come back to the back end here, and then let's come to our page. Let's come to add new. So I'm going to call this page product. So I'm going to tick this for me to disable this title from showing on the page. And then I want to edit this page with Elementor. All right, so inside Elementor now, as you can, if I come down to this page here, the first thing that I did here was for me to put a banner here, then a featured product. So let's come back to Elementor, and first things first, I'll click this, I'll select this template, and then I would just add an image. And then I need to choose an image, and I have an image here. I designed this image with Canva. All right, so I will select this, and I literally have this here. I'm supposed to change the background image initially, but I can just do that here. All right, that's it. We have our banner here already. So let's come back to all our elements. So now we have all these basic elements here. Let's close this. This is the pro element for Elementor Pro, so we don't have access to that. So let's close it. So let's close our general as well. So under WooCommerce, if we come here, we can see that everything here is locked as well, so we can use it. So now that we are using essential add-ons, we have quite some things we can do. So I can just come here and search for WooCommerce. Let me just do Woo, so that this filters out everything to Woo. So you can see that we under for WooCommerce now, we have product grid, we have WooCart, we have WooCheckout, we have Woo product carousel, and also we have Woo product compare and Woo product gallery, and also review X Woo review. And other things here are literally paid, but we'll be spending time more with the product grid and then WooCommerce product carousel. So let's hit this again and let's create another structure, and then let's come back here and let's just filter this down to WooCommerce as usual, and then let's start with our Woo product carousel. So for this, I might want to maybe add some padding. So for top, I might just say 60. Below, I might just say 60 as well. So that's it. So I just have to get some space. So you can see this. Okay, so let's close this back a little. Before then again, we can come back here and then let's come to our basic. Let's just do some heading. And let's put something here. and then we can just say whatever I want to say, and I want to centralize this. All right, so that's it. I might just have to change this background to be white so that it will flow with the page generally. So I can still come down to styles, and then I come to background, and then I change this completely to white. That's it. Good. And then now let's come back to our products here. Let's hit this so that we can change this. So for our layout, we have quite a number of layouts we can work around. So the first one is preset one light. So we can change this. You can just check out what every of them would look like. So you can see this one, you will just have to see this at the background here, which is not really too good. So let's check out for the third one. So you can see this is giving us this over effect here, and I think I like this. This is cool. So let's check out what the fourth one look like as well. So if you do this, you see we are back to this. So let's just literally almost stick with the first one if that will make sense for us. I think I don't like this, so I'd rather stick with the third one. Okay, so good. I think this is good enough. You can come down here. You can choose your title length. You can reduce that if you want to. You can change the header for your title tag. Do you want to show product reviews? If your site is new and you literally don't have reviews on your website, if you want to turn that off, show product price. Ideally, I want to. So with these, if you notice that your image is not popping, perhaps it's not like you can see here from this here, this image is blurry. I might just want to change my image size from medium. I might just want to do something large, or maybe medium. Medium is good. Medium should make it pop enough. So if medium is not popping enough, you can just test out with large, and I can say this is good. This is popping already. So that's it. So if you come down here, button would appear on over. You may just want to make it static if that would work for this. So you can see we have something static. So you can literally play around with all of these things to see which one would work for you. Do you want to show quick view? That's very, very important. So anybody who clicks this will be able to see this quick view here for them to see the product, see more additional pictures, other things here, and they can easily add this to basket or add this to cart, depending. So that's that's really up to you to choose, but I will leave that. Do you want image to be clickable? You can turn that on. Do you want title as well to be clickable? That's literally up to you. For our carousel settings, we can come down here. The effect, do you want it to slide? Or I just love the cover flow effect. That's exactly what I did on that test page. I like this. So you can see this effect here and this effect here. It kind of makes sense. I kind of like it. So I think I would leave this as this. But it's really up to you, whatever you like. So you can style that appropriately. And then you can also play around with all of these things here. But for the sake of the tutorial, I will leave all these as default. So this dot here, I for one don't like that. So I like to turn that off. So you may like the arrow. You may want to turn on the arrow. You can check. And the direction is moving towards the left. You may want to maybe change that to the right. You want the image to slide into the right. So that's really up to you. So you can see now the image is sliding to the right. Whatever works for you, really. I think you can just keep playing around till you see what is perfect. So you can come down here and then query what exactly do you want to display. So right now I can just select my featured products if I've already set featured product already in my WooCommerce product. But right now I don't have this. I just imported product. So I might just want to leave this as maybe recent product. So that's it. And you may want to order this by date or by price or by product title. Whatever works for you is good, but I'll leave this as default. You may want this ascending or descending. That's really up to you as well, but descending is okay. And 4 products might be good enough, but for the sake of this tutorial, I might just want to limit that to 3 products. So what really works for you is good. So this is good for me. So product status, what kind of product do you want on here or as displayed as your featured product? For by default, it should be published, pending review, or scheduled product. but I may want to take away all of this. I don't want scheduled or pending, review product. I just want product that are published alone to be displayed here. That's it. You can set product categories, product tags, product brands. It means that after featured product here, I can come back here, design something similar for every of the things I have here, for my product sizes, for my product tags, categories, and even for my product brand. And that's quite amazing. If I were to be using this for my WooCommerce store right now, I would put in lot of options to make customers having access to my product quite very seamless. And that's very important when we are trying to sell. So you don't just have to put all your products into a shop and you allow people to keep scrolling down through all your products one after the other. You want to list them by categories, you want to list them by tags if that works for you, and you want to also list them by brand. That's also very important, and it's something you can literally do with this product carousel. So that's it for our carousel. As you can see here, we already have this here. So you can keep playing around till you find something perfect for you. That's it. So the next thing we want to do now is for us to list our product. So let's create another one here. So I think I will do two here because I want to have a little option here for like more like a sidebar. So right now I can just come to style as usual for me to change the background color to flow with the page. So I can change this to white as usual. So that's it. And now I can just literally drag this here. I want 74, 25, somewhere around there is okay. So that's it. So for these right now, I want to come back here and then let's filter this down to woo. And then we want to work now with our product grid. All right, so we have our product listed here already. But for us to have something just like this, there are some things we still have to do. So let's come back here, and from our layout here, we have different options from grid to list. So if we choose the grid option, there's a slight difference. That's not really very conspicuous because all our images are the same size fit here. But if you are selling product that your product images are different, maybe some of the products are landscape while some image of the featured product are portrait, you want to perhaps go for masonry. And so if you choose this, you'll be able to see the difference in the picture and how the plugin will help you align all of them for it to work well. But for the sake of this tutorial, I will leave this as list. That's exactly what I want. And when you choose list, you can then come to your style preset. So you can see we have something different here. So I can choose from preset 1 to preset 2 until I find the perfect balance. So you can see what we have here. We can just keep playing around. So you can see this as well. So if I turn this out, you should be able to see this. Our texts are quite big, our titles are quite big. We may want to work with our team to reduce the size of the text so that at least this thing can align. So if you come back here, you can see that my title is not too big and this description as well is not too out of place. So but let's come back here. So that's the things we can do here to further style this. I may also want to still increase this. For this section itself, I might want to come to my layout, and instead of making this box, I might want to make this full width so that at least I have some space to work out with. And then I can adjust this so you can see this is getting a little better. So that's it. So let's continue with styling this. We want to have just 2 columns, so we may choose to have 1 column. So that's it. If we do this, we would see that we will be able to play with just a few products. So I would like to make this 2, and that's good enough. And then we can come to our product settings. So for our source, we can click here and leave this as product. We cannot use dynamic because we don't have Elementor Pro. So that's it. So we want to filter this down by recent product, but I can just come down to sale product. So, and then I want to order this down by date, by product ID. But for demonstration purpose, let's stick with date and let's leave this as descending. For our product count, I might just leave this as, let's say, 8 of them, and that's good. For our offset, you may want to set some offset depending on what you are having here, so that you don't have the same product listed here, up here, down here. So if you have 3 products here, we may just want to set our offset to 4 and just tell WooCommerce to start from product 4. I want to believe everything here is self-explanatory. Whatever works for you is good. You can show, make email clickable, show wish list. You can come down here as well and change your sale and stock. This badge here, you may want to change it from this and test out to see exactly how this would display and choose which one is perfect for you. So you can see that right now. You can just switch it to 3 to see. So you can see this, but for the sake of this tutorial, I will leave this as this. I don't want to waste so much time trying to do this. And then we can change our add to cart text. But if you see this right now, I have buy now here. I actually didn't even use this plugin to do this. I have a tutorial here that will show you how you can have a one-click shop checkout process. So you can check in the description for that video. So you can come down to my YouTube channel and check for this video here that says how to change add to cart button text in WooCommerce, and then use that tutorial. That tutorial will be quite very helpful for you. You will see how I designed the custom checkout page too as well in that particular tutorial. So that's it. So right now for load more, yes, I want to turn in load more. My load more text should be load more as well. And I want to come to my buttons. I think I'm okay with my buttons here as well. All right, so right now if I close this, you can see that I don't have all these settings featured here. That means that I don't have a product set for this. So if I come down to my product settings, instead of saying sales product, I should just do recent product, and this should give me access to a pool of all of my products. All right, as you can see, so let's close this, and then you can see, and then I have my load more button here. So that's it. How to do this. So what I can do here is for me to change all the colors here to align with my brand color. So that's quite very easy to do. So you can come to your styles, and then you have access to, you can see we have a border color here, and you can come to our colors and typography, and then you can then walk around with all the colors. Let's come to button, for example. We can see our purple here. Let's come to our global color, and then let's change this. So if this is our global color, then that's fine. So you can see I'm just letting you see how all of these things work. So even for our load more button as well, we can change the color here. Let's change this to global color too as well. So you can see this, and we can still come to the over and change this from this, and then let's make it black. So you can see this is working well. So if you come down here, you can see that I also designed something here. So we can just easily copy this here and then bring this down here and just change the preset to give you something different and highlight maybe possibly your bestseller, whatever you want to do really. So that's just a concept. So I'm not sure I want to do that again, but it's something very basic. I will just copy this and bring that down there, and that's it. So this is the two basic feature, the WooCommerce carousel and the WooCommerce product grid. So you can create as much grid as possible, showing different categories of products. That's really up to you. So the final thing here that I need to do is for me to add some product filters. I don't want to close this, so let me come here and let me come to dashboard, and then let's install a plugin that will help us get that done. So let's come to plugins and let's come to add new, and let's search for a plugin called Themify WooCommerce Filter. So we have this plugin here, Themify WooCommerce Product Filter. So let's install this plugin and let's activate this plugin as well. So that's it. After installing this, you may want to maybe check out for the tutorials here, but that's literally up to you. That would be visible in the about page, but let's just go to product filters directly, and then let's add a new filter. Super simple. I can just call this demo. You can call it whatever name you want to call it. So I can make this a single or a double layout, but a single is okay. Do not show field if empty. Yeah, that is ticked by default. I may want to stick with that too. So we have quite a number of options we can still work with here, like hide our product sorting, product. But I will leave all of these things. That's literally up to you to choose what work out well for your WooCommerce store. But for our pagination option, standard pagination is good, but since I'm using load more with the other plugin, so I will just stick with that. Product per page, you may want to just say 6 or 8, depending on what you want. Really, when you experiment with that, you can figure that out. And then that's really everything I want to do here. Do you want to show your result for your search or for your filters on the same page or on a different page that you have designed already? But for the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to leave this on the same page. You can also customize your no product found message in case somebody is searching for a product and you don't have that product on your store. So what message do you want that person to see? The message could just easily be, sorry, this product is not available at the moment. But whatever it is that work out for you is good. So variation display, what are the variations you want to display for your filter? So we want to tick this, and then we want to drag these things one after the other down here. Category, you may want to give it a title, whatever works for you. You may want to go through them and highlight whatever you want and whatever you don't. But for the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to leave all of them as is, and I'm just going to keep dragging them. That's it. I want to also filter down by price. I want to filter down by brand. Yes, I want to do product colors. That's me. Shipping class. Yes, in case I do some products that are free shipping, some that are this. So I want people to be able to filter down to see products that have free shipping. That might be a good one. Product size, depending on what you're using your WooCommerce to sell. So sizes can be very, very instrumental for your product. So if it is, you can bring that down. Product title, I may just want to skip all these things. SKU, no. Submit button, no. I just want to leave all this. I think what I have here is enough. So that's it. I can just use my save button, and literally that's everything we need to do here to create our filter. So let's close this right now, and immediately after that we will see that we are now brought down here to have our product filter, and now we have a short code that we can use directly on our website. So now let's come back to Elementor, and we have a space here we want to use to display this. So I can just easily click this and then search for short code, and then bring in a short code, and then I can just paste this here, and then I can update this page, and then let's view this page in a new tab. I won't be able to see this inside Elementor, so let's see exactly how this look like. So you can see we have a new page here, and you see here, so this is quite very, very beautiful. I think I need to close up. I need to just give some padding to the right and to the left for this. So let's come to Elementor, and then let's come to this section here, and let's come to advanced, and then we can add some padding. Let's stop this. So to our left, we can say we want to do 30, and to our right as well, we want to do 30. And let's update this page, and let's see what we now have. Let's refresh this. So you can see I have some space. I can still add a little more to just close this up. I think I have too much product here at once. I may just want to reduce this to maybe like 6 instead of 8. So I can click this here and then come to product settings. Instead of 8, I can just do 6 and then update this. So that's it. You can see we have this here. So this is how super simple and easy it is for you to create a custom shop page with essential add-ons for Elementor using their carousel and their product grid. Finally, before we end this, One thing is very basic for us. We will need to redirect people from our original shop page to this product page. That's very, very important. Unfortunately, WooCommerce doesn't give us that option to do that, to add a custom page as our checkout page. So if we come back to the back end, okay, so now for us to be able to redirect people who are going to our shop page to our product page, we need the help of another plugin to get that done. So we are going to come down to plugins. We're going to come to add new, and we're going to search for a plugin called redirection. This plugin here has 2 million active installations. That's a very good plugin. So let's install this plugin and let's activate this plugin as well. So for us to be able to use this plugin here, you will see this option here that says please complete your redirection setup to activate this plugin. So let's click that, and then let's just start setup, and let's just hit continue and finish this setup. So this would also set up our redirection on our website. So let's hit the continue and let's start already. So what we have to do a redirection is for us to come to add new button here. Our source URL should be shop page, so you can just do /shop. So we want to redirect them to our product, which is /product. So in case you are not familiar with the URL of your website, so it should just be your website.com/shop/product, or you can just copy the entire URL in case you are not sure. But for me, since my is a product, that is my slug for my product page. That's everything I need to do here. I just need to hit the add redirect button. So if I come back to my So if I come to my shop now, you can see that is literally redirecting me to products. Go transform your WooCommerce shop, guys, and have something quite amazing. I have other WooCommerce tutorials, so you can check out for my WooCommerce playlist for you to see other little settings you can do around for you to optimize your WooCommerce store. So that's it for this video. If you find it very useful, give me a thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section if you have any comments, and subscribe to this YouTube channel for you to be able to see more videos like this in the nearest future. That's my time. I'll see you in another video, and until then, have a nice time.